Good morning, everyone. 12th class, accountancy. Chapter 4, ratio analysis. And as you all know that in ratio analysis, there are 4 categories of ratio: liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, turnover ratios, and profitability ratios. All the first three categories we have already done. And now we are doing fourth category, profitability ratio. And under this ratio, there are five types of ratios. And as you all know that profitability ratios are calculated to check the profit earning capacity of the business, to check the profitability, whether the profit earned by the business are not adequate or not. So while calculating profitability ratio, 5 ratios are calculated: gross profit ratio, operating ratio, operating profit ratio, fourth is net profit ratio, and the fifth one is ROI, which is known as return on capital employed. So out of these 5 ratios, already we have done these 2 ratios. So gross profit ratio, could you please tell me the formula of gross profit ratio? You can write in chat box. Yes. Yes, Astha, I have unmuted you. Astha, please tell me formula for gross profit ratio.
Ma'am, gross profit ratio, gross profit upon revenue from operation into 100.
Very good. Gross profit upon RFO, revenue from operations, into 100. Very good, Astha. Yes, Darshika, unmute yourself. Yes, beta. Yesterday we did operating ratio. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So could you
Yes,
please
ma'am.
tell me the formula for calculating operating ratio?
Ma'am, operating ratio is equal to COGS plus operating expenses upon revenue from operations into 100.
So COGS plus operating expenses are known as dash. Combinedly, they are known as what? Yes, Vidyanshi. Combinedly, COGS and operating expenses are known as what? I am getting many answers in chat box. Yes, very good, Shiv, Ajay, Anshika, very good. Yes, Vidyanshi. What COGS plus operating expenses are combinedly known as? Yes, Ishita, unmute yourself. Ishita.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is COGS plus operating expenses are known as? What is the actual
operating cost?
Yes, very good. Operating cost. Cost of operations means what is the cost of running the business? COGS means cost of goods sold plus operating expenses upon RFO into 100. Very good. Yes, Ankita, could you please give me any 1 or 2 example of operating expenses? Ankita.
Ma'am.
Yes. What are the examples of operating expense? Any 1 or 2 example? Unmute yourself, beta.
Ma'am, operating expenses are the expenses which are required by the business firm to operate on regular basis.
Yes, any example?
For example, electricity bill paid, rent paid.
Yes, very good. Electricity bill paid, telephone bill paid, rent paid, insurance premium paid, advertisement, sundry expenses, trade expenses. All these are the examples of operating expenses. And we all know the formula for COGS. Yesterday also we discussed COGS is equal to opening stock plus net purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. And what is the alternate name of COGS? That is cost of RFO, cost of revenue from operations. So all these things we have already done, these two ratios. This was just a recapitalization of the previously done topic. So today we will start with operating profit ratio. There is a very minor difference in between operating ratio and operating profit ratio. Operating ratio and operating profit ratio. Very minor difference, because operating ratio is, in operating ratio, we are talking about the cost of operations. And while calculating operating profit ratio, we are talking about the operating profit. It means profit from business operations. So first write down the formula for operating profit ratio. Operating profit ratio. Write down the formula. Formula is operating profit upon revenue from operations. Revenue from operations. And as I told you earlier, that whenever we are calculating profitability ratios, those ratios are expressed in terms of percentages. So we have to find out the percentage here. So we need to multiply it by 100. So this is the formula for calculating operating profit ratio. Operating profit upon revenue from operations, and revenue from operation means net sales. Okay, so this ratio basically establishes a relationship between operating profit and RFO. What is the percentage of operating profit on revenue from operations? What is the percentage? What percentage? Suppose we are saying that the operating profit is 20%. It means if the sales are of rupees 100 rupees, if the sales are of rupees 100 rupees, then the operating profit is 20. What is the difference between the sales and operating profit? That is the operating cost. So if in a question operating ratio is given, then and RFO is given, and if we need to find out operating profit ratio, so what will be the formula for operating profit ratio? Operating ratio, suppose we are taking RFO as 100, so 100 minus operating profit ratio. Operating profit ratio. Or what we can say, alternatively, we can say that operating ratio plus operating profit ratio. Operating profit ratio is equal to always 100. So if operating ratio is 30%, it means operating profit ratio will be 70%, because both of these will make 100%. If operating ratio is 80%, it means operating profit ratio will be 20%, because the total is always equal. So this type of questions can come in one marker, where the one ratio will be given, either the operating ratio or the operating profit ratio, and the other one you need to find out. So remember, operating ratio plus operating profit ratio is always equal to 100, and operating ratio means operating cost ratio. Clear? So now let's talk about whether the higher ratio is better or lower ratio is better. I told you while calculating operating ratio, the lower ratio is better. Why? Because operating ratio is related to cost, and cost is always lower better for any business. But when we are talking about operating profit ratio, which means profits, so profits are always higher better. So higher the ratio is the better ratio. And it will be definitely depending upon the operating cost ratio. If the cost ratio is 70%, then the operating ratio will be 30%. If cost is reduced and it is 60%, it means the operating profit ratio will be the 40%. So we can say both are inversely related. If the cost will increase, the operating profit ratio will decrease, and vice versa, we can say. So this is all about the operating profit ratio. And now the question arises how to calculate operating profit, because RFO is not a new term. Many times before also we have done about RFO. So RFO is equal to, you all know the formula for RFO. RFO means total sales or net sales. RFO and sales can be of two types: cash sales plus credit sales minus sales return. So this is the formula to calculate RFO, which means net sales. Net sales is the alternate name of RFO. Clear? Then the second is operating profit. Now, how to calculate operating profit? So for finding out operating profit, there are two formulas. One through gross profit and the other one through net profit. Just first write the formula from the gross profit. Gross profit plus other operating income. Other operating income. Write down the formula, everyone. Minus other operating expenses. Minus other operating expenses. So gross profit, you all know how to calculate gross profit. RFO minus COGS. Then other operating income, write down the examples. Write down the examples of other operating income. Recall the format of statement of P&L account. If you remember, while in 11th class, we used to make the P&L account, we were writing some items in the credit side apart from gross profit. Could you please tell me what were those items which we were writing in credit side of P&L account apart from gross profit? Could you people recall which items? Yes, very good. I have started getting answers. Very good, Darshika. Dividend received, commission received, very good. And what else? Commission received, very good. Bad debts recovered, discount received, very good. Rent received, interest on investment, very good. So whatever the income we were writing in statement of P&L account apart from so we were writing many items in the credit side of statement of P&L account. I'm just here making one statement of P&L account for your reference. Wait a minute. This is the one small format of statement of P&L account, which we have already learned in 11th class. P&L account. On the credit side, we were writing by gross profit. Okay. And apart from the gross profit, some incomes were written on the credit side, which are known as other income. Gross profit we have earned from our main business income, and other incomes like dividend received, rent received, interest received, and commission received, and discount received. Okay, all these 5 heads are known as other income. Okay, and other income is further divided in 2 parts. Other operating income, other operating income, You can make this web chart, because instead of learning formula, doing the rectification of formula, you can make your own formulas by using your previous knowledge. So I am doing that thing only. So other income, other operating income. Then the second one is other non-operating income. Clear? Operating income means the income which is the result of main business operations. Main business operations means buying and selling. And other non-operating income means that is the investing income, which is not the result of main business operation. That is the side income. For example, rent. Rent received is a side income because we must have invested some amount in a building and we have rented it out. That's why we are getting rent. Rent received, interest received, and dividend received. These three are the example of other non-operating income. So we need not to consider these. We have to consider only the other operating income. The examples of other operating income are commission received and discount received, and sometime, very rare chances are there, bad debts recovered may be given in the question. So that is also the other operating income, bad debts recovered. So three are the example of operating income and three are the example of non-operating income. So if in the question any of these six is given, so first you have to decide whether it is operating or non-operating. Clear? If it is operating, then you need to add here. Am I clear? You can show me thumbs up if I am clear till here. Yes, beta, please show me your thumbs up. Yes, good. Operating profit, I am explaining again how to calculate operating profit by using gross profit. Gross profit plus other operating income. You can see that gross profit may add ho raha hai ye sab kuch. That's why I have added here also. So what things you have to add? Only three items, which commission received, discount received, and bad debts recovered. And now what about the other operating expenses? This topic I have already discussed yesterday. Indirect expenses are divided in two parts. Which two parts? Yesterday I explained you. Indirect expenses are divided in two parts. Operating expenses and non-operating. Yesterday also I have explained this. Non-operating. In operating expenses, what comes? All the expenses which are related to business operations, like salary paid, rent paid, telephone bill paid, electricity bill paid, sundry expenses, trade expenses. There is a long list of operating expenses. So it's not advisable to learn that long list. Better to keep in memory only the non-operating expenses. Non-operating means the expenses which are not the operating expenses. Okay, so what are the non-operating expenses? Yesterday I also told you: charity, donation, any type of abnormal losses like loss by fire, loss by theft, and interest. So these four are non-operating expenses. So what we need to do? Gross profit will be either given in the question. If not, then first step, find out gross profit. This will be the step one. Find out gross profit. Then step two, find out operating profit. Step two, find out operating profit. And to find out operating profit, what we have to do? Gross profit plus all the incomes, operating incomes minus operating expenses. Yes, Siddhi. Loss on sale of machine is a non-operating expense. Because selling of machine is not our regular business. So anything which incurs just because of regularity of business, that is operating only. We will be selling machine only when it is outdated or obsoleted. So that will be treated as a non-operating. So step two, find out operating profit. To find out the operating profit, first write the gross profit. Then from the given example, find out other operating incomes. If there is any other operating income, means any one out of these three or any two: commission, discount, bad debts recovered, that will be added. Then minus other operating expenses. Other operating expenses means apart from these four, any expense: trading, trading expense, selling expense, office expense, general, administration, advertising, any insurance premium which is related to the regular operations of the business. Apart from four, which four? Charity, donation, any abnormal losses and interest. Then what we will be getting? We will be getting operating profit. Clear? Now put the values in the formula. RFO will be given in the question. Then put the values in the formula to find out the ratio. That is the step 3. Step 1, find out gross profit. Step 2, find out operating profit. Step 3, find out RFO if it is not given. Step 4, put the values in the formula. What are the values? Operating profit upon RFO into 100. Clear? So now let's start with the one numerical. I am giving you one numerical and you will be giving me answers in chat box. So write down the question. Yes, RFO, it is given RFO 7,20,000 rupees, 7,20,000. GP ratio is given, which is 20%. Then operating expenses are given, which are 36,000. Clear? These three variables are given, and you need to calculate operating profit ratio. Operating profit ratio. So you people have just 2 minutes to solve it. Do it fast. Operating profit ratio. I'm writing here the formula for your reference. Step 1, write down the formula. Operating profit. There is no other operating income, so you will assume it 0. Operating profit upon RFO into 100. So GP ratio is given. So the step 2 is find out GP. Yes, find out GP. GP is 20% of RFO. GP ratio is calculated on RFO. So it's given 20%. It means GP is 20% of RFO. So 7,20,000 into 20%. So what will be the GP? Yes, what will be the GP? Yes, very good, Ajay Bhatia. The answer is 15%. Very good. So what will be the GP here? Tell me only the GP amount if you have calculated. I'm waiting for your answer. 1,44,000. So whatever answer you are getting, you have to write in caption so that your answer is clearly visible along with the unit. Step 3, find out operating profit. Operating profit, and the formula for operating profit by using gross profit is gross profit plus other operating income minus other operating expenses. So what is the gross profit here? 144, and other operating income is 0, and other operating expenses 36,000. So what will be the gross profit? Again, write in caption, rupees 1,08,000. Now put the values in the formula and find out the final answer. This is the step 4. Step 1, write the formula. Step 2, find out the given variables, both the variables in step 2 and step 3. And finally, the step 4, in which we need to find out the answer. So operating profit is 1,08,000 upon RFO, which is 7,20,000 into 100. So what is the answer? Answer is 15%. So this will be your final answer. And suppose this question comes in exam for 2 marks. So half mark you will be getting for writing the formula. Always, whatever the question you are doing in ratio analysis, that will be having 4 steps. For half mark, you will be getting only for writing the formula, another half for writing the first variable, and another half for finding out the second variable, because in every ratio there will be 2 variables. And finally, the half mark for finding out the answer. And in this manner, you will be finding out 2 out of 2. So if you are skipping any step and you are trying to do the mental calculations, then those mark will be deducted. Suppose you have not written the formula and directly you have written the answer. So half mark of formula will be deducted. So I hope I am clear with the topic. Yes, tell me please, you can show me your thumbs up. Yes, beta. If I am clear with the topic, please show me your thumbs up. Very good. Otherwise, I can re-explain. If not clear, then I can re-explain. Yes, very good. So this was the operating ratio, which we have discussed yesterday. And this is about, wait a minute, operating profit ratio. And I'm just doing the recap of the topic. That is the operating profit ratio, which is equal to operating profit upon RFO, revenue from operations, into 100. And why this ratio is calculated, already I have told you that this ratio aims to measure the profitability from operations of a business. An increase in ratio over the period shows improvement in the operational efficiency of the business. Operational efficiency of the business means all the resources are used in a business very effectively and efficiently without any wastage of the resources. That's why our profits are increased and costs are decreased. So I hope I am clear with the topic. If there is any confusion or any doubts, you can ask again.